Okay, so welcome back to the third session of this therapy. How are you feeling right now, Josh?
Uh, I could say I'm feeling a lot better being able to talk to you. It's really helped me out.
I'm really happy to hear that you're feeling a lot better. And I also really appreciate that you have been very open about your feelings and about this challenging time of your life. And I appreciate learning from you about your past experiences that has led to feeling really down these days. How are you feeling about the things we have discussed? Like, do you think that the acceptance and commitment therapy has been helpful with what you've been going through?
Uh, yeah, I would say it's been helpful.
Okay.
It's really opened my mind to not blaming myself, but
Mhm.
just realizing that it's just part of life that we go through these experiences. And I'm really trying to move my mindset from me being the problem to it just happens. Life happens. You can't change it. We could just live with it and move on.
Absolutely. And I'm happy that you feel that way because at the beginning of the therapy, you were saying that you felt like it's all your fault and you were blaming yourself quite a bit for the breakup as well as the loss of employment. And it looks like that you're now feeling that you are not the problem. And the things that you've gone through are a part of our lives.
Hmm.
And it's, yeah, so I'm happy that you've come to that realization by yourself. And and I actually think it's actually very encouraging that you're feeling this way, and it's inspiring that you're able to kind of navigate this this whole idea that it's not you, but it's just that things that you go through in life. And I want to mention that by providing the ACT therapy, we're not looking into changing your thoughts and feelings. So we're definitely not trying to, we're definitely not judging your feelings, but we're just looking at how to change our perceptions around those thoughts, and which is what you've done today by now coming to this realization that it's not your fault. It's just the things that happens in life.
Hmm.
So we're also looking at what's important to you right now to overcome this challenging time of your life. So what is important to you, Josh, right now?
Right now, it's keeping up with my therapy sessions. If not with you, maybe just another therapist.
Mhm.
Um, Being more active, taking care of my own um, physical health because I feel my physical health has been lacking. But
Mm.
when I have started exercising, I feel better.
Yeah,
So I want to stay on top of that again.
absolutely. And I think if we can look at the very bare minimum, I think just having good sleep as well as going to regular counseling sessions would really help you with changing this kind of like the dysfunction, right? And I also know that you've mentioned that you've been drinking quite a bit lately, and you normally don't drink like this. So um, if you want to maintain what's important to you, which is to function as how you had been functioning prior to the breakup, then we will have to look into how to kind of slowly taper off the drinking, right? So like how to safely reduce the drinking. So you don't let it take you to like a heavy drinking state, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That is great. So I just want you to monitor how much you're drinking every day. And I also want you to monitor how much you're sleeping and how your sleep has been every day. Okay.
Okay. Will do.
Okay. Yeah. All you have to do is in a piece of paper, just monitor every day, like how much you've slept, how your sleep has been, like the state of your sleep, and also how much you're drinking, just in a piece of paper, nothing too much, just a number is fine.
Okay.
And before we end this session today, I will give you a handout. So this is basically a handout of an activity of where you will brainstorm what's important to you in your life. So it could be anything that is important. So, anything such as looking at new job opportunities on Charity Village, or going to an employment session to find out about more job opportunities, or working with a job developer to like learn how you can get a job.
Okay.
Yeah. So anything that's important to you, you can kind of jot that down. If having, spending more time with your family or friends is more important to you, you can write that down, like anything that comes to your mind, basically.
Okay. I'll write it down for you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. And you've also mentioned to me that you were feeling really low from this breakup. And this
Yes.
is where, yeah, okay. And this is where the acceptance and commitment therapy is especially helpful, because so we learn the from the acceptance and commitment therapy that self as context is the idea that an individual is not simply the sum of their experiences, our thoughts, our emotions. The self as context offers the alternative concept that there is a self outside of the current experience. So we're not just the sum of our experiences of the breakup, or like getting fired from a job, or a loss of a community. Like we're more like the self that we are outside of our experiences. So we're not only what happens to us, we're the ones experiencing what happens to us. And how do you feel about the statement?
Uh, it's a real good mindset that I want to adopt.
Mhm.
This is all just a learning experience, and it's not
Absolutely.
something that defines me, because
Absolutely.
I know that I'm better than this.
Yeah. And I'm really happy that you feel this way, because because this statement kind of helps us to realize that we are not the ones to blame for what happens to us. We're just experiencing what happens to us. Before I let you go, do you have any questions for me?
No, I just thank you for having me. Thank you for hearing me out.
Absolutely. And are you going to try a few things that you learned from the therapy today, like the breathing technique or meditation or yoga to build focus?
I definitely want to use that breathing technique because it helps me breathe and calm down.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you feeling a little bit better from the start of the session?
Uh, I definitely feel that I'm starting to move on,
Mhm.
and you've helped a lot with that.
Thank you. And I really appreciate you coming to the session today and accepting the therapy that we've done together. And I wish you all the best with your future.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, Josh, for coming. All right, bye.
Bye.